Hi, how you guys doing? Welcome. It's my Friday Night Live. Hi, Wilma. It's my Wilma Jean. So who's first here? God bless her. What am I doing? Oh, I want to go over here and get rid of that. Oh, it's off already. Never mind. It is? Yeah, it is. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Friday Night Live with MikiSunshine Creates. And I'm Miki, obviously. Can't help it. It's who I am. I wanted anybody who's watching this on replay, thank you. I appreciate it. And thank you all to all my new subscribers. You guys are the best. And yeah, I've been having fun. How y'all doing? I mean, listen, yeah, Wilma Jean calls me her sunshine lady. Ooh, it's cute. Hey, Rebecca! Hi! How are you? I hope you're okay today. No, I haven't seen it. I'm sorry. I'll watch it in a little while. I'll watch it after this. I promise. She knows me. Hi, Beth. How you doing? Thank you, Rebecca. I didn't want to wear a t-shirt anymore. I gotta put on something a little nicer. Something I actually would go out in. Yeah, I don't go out often. Next month I got a couple of doctor appointments and stuff, so I will be going out, but not this week. So it's Friday. Should I do the Friday dance? Yay! Well, it's the end of the week for most of you. For me, I'm retired. It's always Friday. Actually, I put the name of the diamond painting that I'm working on right there. La Porta Rossa sulla Salita by Guido Morelli, I think. Yeah, Guido Morelli. Hi, Robin. How are you today? And Tio. I keep forgetting your real names. I will get it eventually. You just gotta keep reminding me. Because I like calling people by their real names. And I mean, handles, aliases are fine and dandy, but they're not real. You're real people. I'm a real person. You can call me Miki. Because Miki is my nickname. Well, it's Michelle, but it's my name. But Miki is my name. I spell it different than the way my uncle calls me. My uncle started calling me Mickey Mouse when I was little. Well, when I was younger. Because I'm little, I'm short, tiny little thing. And I was very tiny and slim back in the day. And he used to call me Mickey Mouse because I love Disney so much, I think. And my brother started calling me Mouse. I even had a vanity plate on the front of my car at one point that said Mouse because I thought it was cute. But then I said, nah, I don't want to be a rodent. So Uncle started calling me, instead of calling me Mickey, he just kept, over the years, it gradually morphed into Mickey. And my brother still calls me Mouse, naturally, because that's the way brothers are. But my uncle still calls me Mickey, and I decided to do a different spelling. And I have been MikiSunshine. Oh my God. Gotta be going over 20 years now. I've been MikiSunshine. It's been my username for. What do you mean you're a clone, Robin? Rebecca? Beth said he's going to be working on lurking, having diamond painting for a few months. Oh, go back to it, Beth. have a very dry mouth today. Yeah, I've been trying to diamond paint every day this week, and I've been good about it. I don't put in that much. I mean, I put in hours still, but I try and get at least one square done per day. Except yesterday, for some strange reason, I got I got 1.5 squares done. And I wanted to, what did I want? I didn't want to stop because, you know, I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know what I'm doing. I never know what I'm doing. Yvonne, what's that? I gotta go see that now. What is that? Vote for your favorite designs. Uh, so far, I haven't seen one. I don't know. DAC is not what it used to be. It's not. They're okay. Oh, the cat. I love the cat. How can I not vote for that cat? I want that cat. Did you see the cat? Somebody put a. I had a poll going too, you know, and I gotta thank you all for it. It was very enlightening, and it looks like, what is it? Wrong line. What is it? Looks like. Oh, what happened? There you go. I'm just checking something. I mean, I had it in my mind, and I just forgot it. There we go. It looks like Tuscan Serenade has won as my next painting to do for The Great Escape. I will be doing Tuscan Serenade by Dennis Luan. It's a Craftibly. Yeah. And it's big, but not that big. So I'm happy. Oh, Rebecca, you see, I did something different with my hair too. I decided, I've been trying to call you and talk to you face to face all week to show you. Look what I did. I decided I got bored with just it's in the community post. I finally got access to the community tab, so it's in the community tab. I finally got tired of wearing just a ponytail, and I like me when my hair hangs down, but it's too hot for all of it to wear down, and I really don't look good without bangs unless it's all pulled back. So I was watching somebody, and I said, "Oh look, she put her hair in a half ponytail. I can do that." So I did it. What do you think? Yay, Robin! Hi, Rochelle. Be careful driving, please. Hi, Jerry. Keep your eyes on the road, not on what's going on here. You can listen. I will try and read. Crashley! Nothing wrong with just a ponytail, but I've been doing it for 3 years now. I need a little, and I don't want to cut my hair. So I've decided, let's just change it a little. Oh, like I said, I saw somebody doing this, and I said I could do it, so I did it. And I think it looks cute. Of course. Well, for a 66-year-old. Hi, Robin Nicklin from Australia. Isn't it early in the morning or late or something? I know it's tomorrow where you are, but God, you're up late. Or you're waking early. I'm not sure which. Hi, Dawn. Crafty. She's my girl. Yeah, I love how many people have signed up for the Great Escape. It's flattering for both Rebecca and I that you all want to join us in that. We have so many sponsors. A lot more than I ever thought we'd have. I just kept going and going and going and asking and asking. And they've all been so nice. 9:48 out. Oh, too early for me. Yeah. Though I was up at around 9:30 this morning, which is probably why I quit diamond painting at 10. Because I get up in the morning. First thing I do is diamond paint. I grab my coffee. I grab a little something to eat. I sit here. I drink my coffee and I diamond paint. And I will do that for hours and hours and hours. But I'm trying to give myself a break now and not go into it too much. Hi, Irene. How y'all doing? Oh, let me go back here. What happened? What happened? Oh, yeah, I was looking at that. Never mind. Oh, yeah. Oh, Rebecca, I loved your watercolor. You did. Did you do that today or yesterday? Now I don't remember. Maybe I did watch today. Is it the National Nudity Day today, or was that yesterday? I think that's the last one I saw. Can you believe it? A National Nudity Day? I mean, come on. Give me a break. We have too many of these national days. That are to me, they're just plain silly. They really are. They're silly. Why have them? National Cupcake Day, National Nudity Day. I mean, I can see Mother's Day and Father's Day and Boss's Day and, boss appreciation and what do you call it? Appreciation. Assistant, uh, secretary, or whatever you want to call it. The administrative assistant. Excuse me. It's administrative assistant. I'm sorry, I was a secretary, and no shame in it at all. And an administrative assistant, guess what? That's a secretary. It's just a different name. It sounds better. It sounds classier, higher. It sounds like a title instead of just secretary. Doesn't it? Am I right? Am I wrong? I don't know. Oh, crap, you still haven't tried to dye your hair, Crashley? I like purple. Purple's a good color. I used to dye my hair all the time. I don't think I had my natural hair color from the time I was 19 or so until I turned 60. Then I started growing my hair color out. And this is all my natural hair color. I'm starting to get gray. I love it. I'm getting a kick out of it because I have that gray this whole time. Purple hair. I like purple. So how y'all doing? Somebody say something? No. It's just one of my rambling nights as usual, and the giggles will come because I can't help it. It's part of me. That's not the one I wanted. I wanted Crashley's pen. She's got the big stuff in it. She's got the 10 multi-placer in it. Dun, dun, dun. I can't believe I'm actually Do you guys remember when I was so scared of multi-placing? First, I was scared of squares. I was nervous about them. I don't know why, because you start out with rounds. That's what I started out with, and I thought squares were going to be harder. They're not. To me, they're easier, especially to get in straight lines, as you can see. It is. It's easier. They're squared up. You want to straighten them out. Boop, 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 boop. They're straightened. It's easy. Then I was scared of multiplexers. I really was. I was so afraid to even. I wouldn't even try a multiplacer. Uh, and then I got a metal four placer. I did it. I actually did it. I picked up four pieces, put them down, and they were straight. And the more I did it, the more comfortable I got. Until now I'm up to a 10 placer. But I won't work with the plastics. I keep trying the plastics again. It's not the same. The metal placers pick them up so nicely. You know they're not going to bend. You know they're not going to get misshapen. You know they're not going to break. It's so much more comfortable. So there we go. Wilbur Jean says, I laid my first drill since the end of the mystery event. Oh, well, you've got studying to do. And you should be studying. Hey, Crafting Judy, what's up? Crashley says, I went and got a quote for a purple hair dye, and they were laughing and said it would be hundreds because I have an outrageous amount of hair. Oh, yeah. You could probably do it yourself, but you'd have to. For you, it would be a two-part process because to put purple over your dark hair, it wouldn't show up except when the light's bouncing off it. So you'd have to lighten your hair first with, a lightener, a peroxide type of dye. Lighten it first. You don't have to go all the way white. You could if you really want vivid purple, or you could just go blonde and then put the purple over it. That would be cool. And you could do it yourself. They say, oh, it'll cost you hundreds of dollars. That's because you're having somebody else do it. And they're going to take their time. You could do it. You could take a squeeze bottle and go like this, and put it through and then work it down through your hair. I did it when I had long hair. And down and scrunch it up and get it all covered. You could do that. It's work. But if you don't have the hundreds to pay for it, most of the time I did my own hair coloring. The only time I didn't was when I had my cheetah hair color and when I went red. Well, when I was working, I could afford it. I made good money and I could afford it. But then I got to a point when I lost my job and I became disabled and couldn't work. I couldn't afford it. That's when I started letting my hair just grow out. I did it at home a few times. Too much work. And if I had the hundreds, I might do it again. Nah, I don't know. I think I'm fine. It's brown. Brown is brown. It says, yeah, I know you do your own as well? Yeah. Well, Crashley, if you went to the salon, that's what they would do if you wanted purple hair. Because they cannot, your hair is so dark, like mine. You put purple over it, you can't see it. Excuse me. I have a fan blowing because I'm warm and it's blowing air in my throat. Because I'm talking too much. But you'd have to lighten your hair in order to get a decent purple. like I said, you wouldn't have to go all the way, you know, to platinum or white, as they do. Some people do. If you want to get that perfect color, or you could just, you know, lighten it a little bit. Damn it! I'm sorry. This happens once in a while. How much as the air cools me off, it really is throwing dust or something into my throat. Stop! Stop! I'm trying to tell myself stop. That's true, Beth. You could go with some purple extensions. Yeah, vivid blue, they'd have to bleach. No question. But yeah, why don't you put some extensions in your hair? It's a lot cheaper. I can't stop coughing, guys. This is a pain in the ass. I don't know what I'm doing. It won't stop. So, you have purple extensions. I just want it all over eventually. Well, eventually you're either going to have to spend the money or try and do it yourself. Yeah. But if you don't try, it'll never get done. Let's put it this way. If you make a mistake, the worst that can happen is you burn your hair. Because bleach peroxide will burn your hair if you go too far. It'll actually literally burn it right out. Oh, I saw somebody that happened to. I felt so bad. I did. I felt so bad for her. I mean, her hair was, she had to cut it. Her hair was straw. It was long and she had to, but it was literally straw. I mean, it was bad. She comes into the salon where I was getting a haircut. I might have been getting a dye job too. I don't know, because I enjoyed going red, but I always wanted a certain color auburn, and I couldn't get it myself. So the professional guy, was able to do it for me. So I used to get it redone every once in a while. And this woman came in. She was crying. I tried to do this myself. I wanted to go pink. She wanted to go pink. And she stripped her hair of color and burned it. And when she saw the results, she ran right to the salon. And they had to cut it because it was, the ends actually came off. So they had to cut it to give her a decent look. And then they just dyed over it with a darker color, not the color she wanted, because they didn't recommend that. And she was fine, but I think it. Damn it. I can't stop. I'm sorry. This happens. Sometimes I'm in the bedroom and Dan comes in and says, "Are you all right?" Yes, I'm fine. I just have a tickle in my throat. There's a frog or something. Maybe it's a fly. running around, jumping around, just tickling me. Because that's what it is. It's like a dry tickle. And if I sometimes when I start the coughing, I can't stop. I can't stop. It just keeps going and going and going. Eventually, it will. It'll stop sooner or later. Of course, if I can keep my mouth shut. That's a big ask. Yes, Rebecca. Oh, she start talking. I talk a lot. I do. It's on my airway isn't clogged. I just have a tickle that won't go away. I'm not doing it myself. They don't call me Crashley for nothing. Yeah, it could be cat hair. Ooh. But I'm not used to having a fan blowing in my face and having my mouth open talking. Usually when the fan is blowing in my face, I'm just sitting here diamond painting. But having to open my mouth to talk, which makes sense. You have to open your mouth to talk. I just, yeah. I'm not used to it. Yeah, it's a tickle. It's tickling me. I'm not saying it's making me laugh. It's back there, right here. But all I know, it could be down the esophagus rather than the airway. It's just it tickles, tickle. And I'm ticklish. Well, no, actually, I'm not ticklish. I haven't. Yeah, no, I haven't. Well, no. There are times when my significant others could get me laughing. My feet were never ticklish, though. Some of you guys have such sensitive feet that the slightest tickle and you go off crazy. Not me. I'll just do it. You can't tickle my feet. It does nothing. Tickle my sides. And maybe you got something. Any more threes? I feel like I'm playing goldfish. Have we any threes? Oh, yeah, there's one more. It's hard to find dark color, not dark, but even medium colors, but everything else around it is the same intensity. And why are these crooked? They shouldn't be. Here we go. That's better. Much better. I'm obsessed with getting my rows straight. What can I say? Oh, yeah. So, am I done with three? I think I'm done with three. All right. So I have no plans for this weekend other than to relax and do the same thing I do every day, which is diamond paint and read. Though I might not diamond paint tomorrow. I might just read. Maybe I'll set up the diamond painting for the greatest day. What is it? Tuscan Serenade. That is a pretty one. It is a really pretty one. I was hoping you guys would say. I can't believe how over 50%. It said that one. I mean, it's far ahead. That's the winner. Nope, nobody said. Hi, Catherine197. I'm sorry I missed you. You snuck in there while I was self-involved. Yeah, I'm very self-involved. But aren't we all? Really, Show me somebody who isn't self-involved, and I'll show you a liar. God, I'm bad tonight. I really am. I'm feeling wicked. I want to pick on people. I need to pick on people tonight. Who can I pick on? I've already picked on Crashley. Do you hear yourself, Crashley? I want to see you. 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 Like I said, I'm bad. I can't pick on Rebecca. She's been working too hard. And she's probably sitting there dining painting and just listening, because I do the same thing to her. I come in, say hi, and I sit there and dining paint or read and listen. I listen. Listening is good, isn't it? I think it is. I don't know. You tell me. All right. Somebody help me here, because I'm me. I'm being me. I'm trying to think of something from my past that's a funny story or something interesting, and I can't think of anything. Nothing happens to me now, but a lot happened to me when I was younger. I mean, did you guys know I used to be a security guard? Did you? Did I talk about that already? I mean, y'all know I was singing, but did you know I used to be I was a security guard. 505-pound security guard with a gun. Oh, you were a security guard too, Beth? Cool, isn't it? Well, actually, it was rather boring. It really was. All right, what else have I done? I've had a lot of freaking jobs. I used to hop from job to job. Receptionist, waitress, collections agent. Oh, God, that was an worked for a private car service. I was even an escort once. And it's a funny story. It's a funny story. But yes, Beth, being a security guard is mind-numbingly boring, because 9.9 of the time, you do nothing. You do nothing. You may walk around. You may read. That's why some of these security guards fall asleep. They shouldn't. They should be, awake and wary, but they fall asleep because it's mind-numbingly boring. I used to read, and I had a little alarm set that would go off every hour and a half, when I had to get up and do my rounds and do my punch. They have a punch key in the building that I had to punch to make sure, I guess, I got every floor. And I said, nobody came in. How could they get upstairs? I'm sitting in the front. I have my eyes on the back and my eyes on the front. Nobody came in. How could they get in upstairs? Nobody climbed the building. I mean, you really think of it? You don't have jewels in here. None of them were a jeweler or anything with lots of money. I don't know. It was a job. And I was a taxi cab driver, and in Miami Beach, a car service driver in Brooklyn, the escort. That was when I was down here, when I first moved down here. And I called and they were looking for escorts, and I called and I asked them, is this a legitimate escort service, or do you need people who will put out? That's exactly what I said. And she said, no, we have a legitimate escort service. I said, okay, I'll give it a try. If you want, I'm available. So I went down, I had an interview, asked me what my interests were, what I could talk about, what I had, what education I had, what was, which I didn't, but was I well read, this and that and everything else. And, we went through all of that, interview, and she said, okay, she calls me up for a job. It's, I don't know, Friday or Saturday night. And it was this gentleman who needed an escort for a business dinner. He needed somebody to join him because the man's wife was going to be there, and, they wanted to round out the table, I guess. So I meet him at the hotel because I'm not having anybody pick me up. And I park my car and I go in and I'm waiting for him. And this gorgeous guy comes down. I mean, yeah, he was gorgeous. And we went out to dinner, and I talked with him. I talked with his business partner, or whoever he was. I talked with the wife, and we got along. I had a great time. I really did. It was one of the nicest dinners I've been out on in a while, and I treated it like a first date. You just to know each other and this and that. I was doing this with the woman, telling her about myself, and she's telling me about herself, and we're talking cross-talk. You know how dates go, double dates go. And they're talking business, on occasion, but mostly it was just casual. And he drives me back to his hotel because my car was there after dinner. And like I said, this guy, he was good looking. And he said to me, do you want to come up to my room? I'll give you $1,000. What do you think I did? I have, you have to know something about me. I have nothing against prostitution, so long as it's safe. So I prefer, call girls apparently than streetwalkers. But I see a woman, it's a woman's body. She should do what she wants with it. If she wants to sell it, fine. But if she's forced to, no. But there are a lot of women out there who want to do that kind of work. They enjoy it. To be a sexual worker, they enjoy it. Yeah, I said no. I don't know why, because like I said, he was gorgeous. And if it had been a real first date, I might have landed on him like that. But when he mentioned the money, I said, do I want to head down that path? It's not for me. It might be for somebody else, but it's not for me. But it's one of the few regrets I have, because for $1,000 and a handsome man, how could you go wrong? Come on. Anybody else would have done it. Oh, a stupid move. I should have taken him up on it. But I was young. I was stupid. Not that stupid, but I was young and stupid. So I said no, like an idiot. But, Oh my, he was a looker. And he had money. I mean, a looker with money. It could have been uh what's the movie? What's the movie? Come on, we know the movie. Julia Roberts. What's his face? Pretty Woman. It could have been a Pretty Woman thing. You never know. It could have been. It could have turned into a Pretty Woman thing. Of course, Pretty Woman wasn't out at that time. I hadn't seen it, but oh, I can see why he went. You know, he needed somebody though to go with him to the dinner, and it was a straight escort job. Uh, he he thought he did turn to me before I got out of the car, and before he asked me, he says, "You're beautiful, you know. Would you like to come upstairs?" And I went, he says, "I'll give you $1,000." I went, uh, I was completely tongue-tied. I was. I said, as nice as that sounds, no, thank you. And man, it's like I said, it's one of the few regrets I have because I might have had fun and made $1,000. I sure could have used the money at that time. I mean, I was stone cold broke. It was long before I became a legal assistant, paralegal, and started making money. Because believe me, legal assistants and paralegals make good money. We make good money. And I was making very good money when I had my accident. My husband was an electrician, and he was making pretty, working for himself. He was making pretty damn good money too. So we were doing very well. He's the one, Joel, my middle husband, he's the one that taught me, if you're going to go somewhere, save up and do it first class. Better to go 1 or 2 days first class than 5 days economy. And he was so right, because I've been going economy. And when we went to places first class, we got one of the nicest hotel rooms. We didn't stint on dinner, things like that. The difference was night and day. I had more fun in 2 days than I'd ever had in a week. So it was, it was nice. Beth, electricity scares the hell out of you? How'd we get to talking about electricity? You lost me. Did I miss something? I don't think I missed anything. Did I miss something? No. Okay. Okay. I don't know what else to say. Why would you say electricity scares you? Electricity should scare everyone. It's dangerous. I mean, it's like something you can. Oh, because my husband was an electrician. Oh, okay. Yeah, he was working on our house, and he got zapped and flew off the ladder. He landed on his back. I went, oh my God. He's laughing. He's laughing. I'm going, are you okay? Are you all right? Are you okay? Oh my God. I got all discombobulated and all bent out of shape, because I thought, oh my God, he died. My husband died. But no, he's gotten shocked. He had gotten shocked a lot of times. So this shock that knocked him off his feet, knocked him off the ladder, he said it was nothing compared to some of the shocks he's had. said, "You're an idiot. You know that?" I think that was being an idiot. He wasn't the brightest bulb in the house. Also very controlling. Very controlling. Can't control me like electricity. I'm hard to control. Well, I wasn't for a short time there. I let him separate me from my friends and separate me from my family uh, for 8 years. I let him tell me what to do and where to go, and he always wanted to know, what did I do, where did I go, da da da. I had no friend. Every night it was dinner with him. He never had a night out with the girls or with anybody. Of course, most of my friends were male because I've always been, I don't know, I've always been friendlier with men, you know, platonically. I've always been more comfortable with men than with women. Don't ask me why. But he was impossible. And if it wasn't for the accident and my cousin coming to visit for a few days and actually showing me what was going on, he said, "This isn't you. You're not quiet. You're not subdued. This is not the person I know. This is not my cousin." And, we talked for a long time. I said, "You're right. You're right." And I waited a couple of weeks, and he used to threaten me, "If you don't change, I'm going to leave." And of course, that, being young and everything else, and he was older, that intimidated me. That got to me. I don't know why someone would say that, but he said it. "If you don't change, I'm going to leave. If you don't do this, I'm going to leave. If you don't change that, I'm going to leave." So when I finally felt better and had enough, I turned to him one day and said, "You haven't changed. I'm leaving." And I left. Of course, now I know what it feels like. Uh, yeah, he wasn't happy with that. He wasn't happy, but he never did anything to try and get me back. He never asked why. He never, because he was not, if he was not affectionate at all. There were no PDAs. And we wouldn't even have sex unless I initiated it. Otherwise, we both go to sleep and he'd be mad in the morning. How did you tell me? What's wrong with this picture? I could not understand it. Why would he say something, do that? But he never once asked me why I left or what he could do to keep me around. And apparently I heard him, he did want me around, but I think he just wanted me around to boss me around because I was easily manipulated at that time. And I think that's why, where'd that go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I just lost the drill. I don't know where it went. But he never did anything to try and get me back. Didn't even try. When my last husband left, and I was devastated, I did as much as I could to get him to change his mind. You know, I kept asking, what did I do wrong? Let me fix it. Give me a chance to fix it. You never know. Maybe I'll be, it'll be better this way. I even asked him to go to counseling, and we went to counseling. He made up his mind, but he again never told me why. See, I tried. I told him. I asked him why he left, and he said, I don't know. I was just, and he refused to answer. He just wouldn't answer me. You know, that's a shame. He was my. I think I'm more upset the fact that I lost my best friend than I lost my husband, because he was my best friend, and we were friends even after that for a little while. He got remarried eventually, and damn, I liked her. I went to dinner over their place, and I met her, and we talked and this and this. I said, Peter, I don't know why you left me. You have good taste in women. I thought that was funny. He did. He had good taste in women. She was a keeper, I guess. I don't know. Maybe he just got tired of my disability and not being able to do things that he wanted to do. But I wish he had told me. I wish he had told me. Instead, he ripped my heart out by leaving so abruptly. Because within 2 weeks of, I had asked him, he was doing something in the office. We talked to each other all the time. And I was talking to him. I said, what's the matter? Don't you love me? And there was silence. There was never silence when I asked that. It was hard. It wasn't a good time for me. But I made it through. And here I am. And I'm happy. Maybe it was a good thing. Who knows? I finally, I got my life straightened out pretty much. Now, of course, thanks to Dan. I don't know. It was crazy. Nobody's talking. How come nobody's chatting? Are you guys still there? Am I still being heard? Because nobody said anything in a long time. Gosh, it's been 10 minutes. That's a long time. Especially in live. I'm joking. What is it? It's 8:24. We're going to be stopping soon, but I really want to know if anyone is still there. There's Irene and Robin. You guys are listening to me ramble on. Catherine, hi, Catherine, and Dawn. Oh, gosh. You're listening to me rambling. I really wish I had more stories. I wish I could remember. My memory it's screwed up. But I have the privilege of saying I'm brain damaged. What's your excuse? I was. Well, Jean's just chaotic. I didn't know you were here. Hi. What's for supper? I had, remember, I mentioned, at least I think I mentioned it to Rebecca. I might have mentioned it on her. I got a stromboli a few days ago, at least 5 days ago. I don't know. And I asked for large. I thought, okay, I'll get 2, maybe 3 meals out of it, because whenever I got a large sub, I get like 3 meals out of it, because I can't eat the whole thing. But it's nice that I like leftovers. What can I say? And sometimes I just don't want to put. I don't even want to put anything together. I just want to grab something and eat. This stromboli was so freaking big. It was huge. It was put in a pizza box and made curl-wise because it was too huge to make it long and have it delivered. I think, how many portions did I get out of that? Well, Dan ate 1 portion. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, and I still have another portion left. I had stromboli tonight. I gotta say, the marinara sauce is really good. So I had my stromboli. It's so much cheese. It was a steak stromboli. Turkey burger patty and pasta salad with fresh corn, cob corn. Well, I like cob corn, but burger patty, turkey burger patty, okay. You're driving through Flint, Michigan? Are you on your way somewhere, Michelle? Chaotic's making sub sandwiches. Nice. I like Jersey Mike's. They make the best subs anywhere. And they deliver, which is even nicer. What is what, Robin? A stromboli? It's similar to a calzone. A calzone is a circle of dough that's filled with whatever, and ricotta cheese and mozzarella cheese and steak or vegetables or whatever it is that you ask for. And it's folded over and crimped, so it looks like a giant pasty. I don't know what else to call them. The Spanish make them like their street food. The brain again. It's not big enough. A stromboli, on the other hand, has no ricotta. It's made mostly, almost completely, of mozzarella and your second ingredient. I got a steak mozzarella, steak stromboli, and it's flat. It's usually flat and long. It's not folded in half. It's a different shape and filled with mozzarella and your second ingredient, whatever it is, second or third, whatever you ask for. And you dip it into marinara sauce. And oh my God. There was so much cheese. I've been eating leftovers every other day because I can't eat it every day. I mean, it's too much. That's asking too much. But like I said, I still have 1 portion left, which I might have Sunday or Monday. I'm not sure now because Dan bought ribeye to me today for $4.99 a pound, bone-in ribeye, and they're huge. We get some good deals down here every once in a while, and we only buy steak when it's on sale. So, as Rochelle says, going to see my daughter. Oh, happy birthday to her. Oh, Rochelle, happy birthday to your daughter. Yay. Beth said, and should not have any sauce on it, but has marinara on the side. That's right, both of them. They have marinara on the side, not on the inside. Hi, Angela. But I prefer a stromboli to a calzone. To me, a stromboli is also easier to portion out. But I didn't realize that a large was going to be that long. I should have gotten a mini. A mini probably would have been big enough because they had mini, regular, large. I thought a mini is going to be this, like 1 portion. A large might be 2 portions, but I want enough for 3 days, for 3 days. That's why I always get a large sub. I get 4 portions out of a large sub from Jersey Mike's. Their subs are huge. You prefer the, well, it has mozzarella too, Beth. not, also ricotta and mix it in. Ooh, that's a good combination. I prefer my, is it ricotta? That's maybe? Yeah. No, it's, what do they call it, cheese? What cheese do they use in Greek spinach pie? Is it a ricotta? It's something similar. I forget the name of it. There's a name for it. I love spinach pie. I love Greek Mediterranean food. And give me a nice stock of it. I like it. Feta, that's the darn feta. But feta is about the same as ricotta, except isn't feta made with goat cheese? I know it's definitely got more flavor than ricotta, but I could talk about food all about good food and the things that I like, because I'm what they call a gourmand. I, I'm not a gourmet. I'm not. I don't cook. I don't eat that high price, but I'm a gourmand. I eat a lot, and I'll eat anything, but I like to eat really good food. Not fussy food, but good food. Food that's special. That's created right with sauces and with more than steak and potato type of meals. I love stir fry. I love making my own stir fry. It's funny. I used to, when I was on Jenny Craig, they had a stir fry dinner or whatever, an entree really. And I used to put it into my wok, add more vegetables to it, a little bit more seasoning, and mix it up and serve it with my half cup of rice. And, oh, God. Ah. I think if I could have afforded Jenny Craig, I would have lost even more weight and I would have kept it off, because their food is damn good. So much better than lean cuisine or uh, healthy choice. I mean, they're watery. They get watery for some reason. Not Jenny Craig's. Jenny Craig's was solid, fresh, filling. Yeah, the topic always turns to food. Hey, look at me. I wear food well. Oh, God. I'm so ashamed. Hi, I'm Miki, and I'm a foodaholic. I am. I am. Oh, foodie. Now they call them foodies. Used to be gourmands. Now we're foodies. I'm a foodie. I don't take pictures of my food though. No. That I think no. I don't know how or when that fad started, but by the time I was looking at it too much, and somebody said to me, "Why don't you take pictures and put them up on your Facebook page?" Because everybody else does it, and it's too many people doing it now. Why would I want to do that? And why would I want to praise my favorite restaurant that is easy to get into so that everybody can go into it and start crowding it and I have to wait in line? That's happened too many times already. Word of mouth advertising can really make a restaurant. And word of mouth with the internet definitely appeals to a large crowd, to many people. So it's very effective marketing, word of mouth, getting people to post pictures of your food. Stuffed shells with ricotta, touch of mozzarella, and a touch of parmesan, and spinach. I like spinach. I do. Wilma only takes pictures of dishes that I make that are extra special. Yeah, you're right. I mean, but I even make my tuna casserole different than most recipes. I put much more. I used to go on to allrecipes.com and pick up a recipe. It's for me, it was a guideline. It was approximately how much should this and what should I put in it to get the flavors I want. And I would start with that, but it would call for a half a teaspoon of fresh garlic. No, I want more. I always put more in. Uh, there was one dish that was really nice. It was thighs on rice, and you put the rice in with they called for water and the rice, and then you brown the chicken, and then you put it on top, and you pour this sauce over it, and then let it bake until the rice is finished and everything else. It was so bland. It was really so. I started using uh, chicken consomme, chicken soup, you know, whatever, for the base instead of water. I use water when you put the chicken, chicken base. Uh, I put a little wine in there. Wine. Same thing for the sauce. The sauce called for mushroom soup. A lot of people like mushroom soup. To me, it has no flavor. It really doesn't. I prefer cream of chicken than cream of mushroom. So I use cream of chicken whenever it calls for mushroom soup. It adds so much more flavor. And I like Campbell's. That says I can't give people my recipe because it's a bit of this, a bit of that, a touch of that. Like grandma. The way grandma taught me how to make. Damn, I miss her Greek salad. I really do. Her Greek salad was basically it was coleslaw with pickled herring and tomatoes, fresh tomatoes. She'd make the slaw first, then she'd throw the herring in the next day, and then before she served it, she'd cut up fresh tomatoes and threw that in. And I asked her, how do you make it? Well, you put in about this much. How much? About this much. She pulled her hand out. You put in about this much of salt. And she'd show me. I said, how much is that? I don't know, a teaspoon, maybe half a teaspoon. I don't know. And this is, like I said, I cook the same way, Beth. A bit of this and a little of that. But I have in the past calculated my recipes in order to post them, repost them. There was a recipe I used to make with my ex, adzuki bean casserole. And I actually figured out, because we used to make it often, I actually figured out how much of this do we put in. And I actually started measuring it. And I added up. If I put a teaspoon in and I tasted it, because you got to taste your food. If you're cooking, you have to. If you don't taste, how do you know, if it's going to be good? So I would taste it and I go, no, not enough. I'd put in another teaspoon. Okay, 2 teaspoons. That's good. I'd write it down, 2 teaspoons. Usually I would just go, but I would do that into a teaspoon and started measuring it out. We could do that. Hi, Nareda. Yeah, you are late to the party, but then you've been late the past few Fridays. Friday must be is a rough night for you. It's pizza night. I had stromboli. Still Italian food. I'm getting a little tired of pizza, which is really amazing how somebody can be tired of pizza. I don't know. Same thing. I gotten tired of Chinese. I don't know why. I can't. It used to be my favorite food as comfort food. Not anymore. Don't ask me why. Because I can't tell. Well, tastes change. We go through phases. I will go through. I'll go through phases of I want salami. I want to eat salami, and then I'll eat half the salami, and let it, let it go, not finish it. And I don't want to eat more. But right now, I have a fridge full of flavored cream cheese. I've got strawberry, I've got blueberry, I've got vegetable, I've got chives and onions. I mean, I eat the blueberry and the strawberry on Ritz crackers. Good. You were taught to make biscuits at 6? Fish, pasta, and broccoli. Oh, Narita, you ate healthy. I have no idea how to make biscuits. My grandma is not Southern. But I know how to make a matzo ball and a crook block, which is the same as a wonton, pretty much. About 7 years. I don't know. My taste buds change more often than that. I used to hate tomatoes. I still hate them on sandwiches. They make the sandwiches soggy. But I used to hate tomatoes, period. And broccoli. Oh, no broccoli. None. No, please, no. Now I love it. Go figure. I used to hate cabbage, except for the Greek salad my grandma made, because it didn't taste like cabbage. It was coleslaw, basically, because you could do the same thing: mayonnaise and vinegar and a little bit of sugar, and mix that up, and you throw in the herring, and you mix that up, and it's good. Now I like broccoli. Yeah. You were in charge of cooking meals at age 7? So mom and dad could work in the shop. Oh, you had to grow up too quickly, in my opinion. Oh, well. All right, guys. It's about 1:15. J-Rob is on tonight. DP Addiction Adventures. Please go see her. She's on at 9 o'clock, right after me. 9 o'clock. 9 p.m. Eastern. And I plan on at least popping in to say hi and listening. So I hope you guys will join me. And in the meantime, please be good, be nice, be kind, be safe, do what you have to do to keep yourself and others safe. And it's getting late. Until the next time, honey protection.